Welcome to the dish.
Here we are tonight with the dish. Welcome to the dish. We are with the third annual Love Without Fear fine dining experience for the Abused Adult Resource Center.
That is correct.
What a fantastic ambiance. I love this.
It is. It's wonderful decoration.
Yeah,
The
it was my
broccoli.
Yeah. So what we have here is we've got our tables of 8. People could buy individual tables too, but then they just kind of assign them spaces. We've got a fine dining experience, 7 different courses, different specialty craft beer with each course. So let the games begin.
Game on.
So tell me what you have going on here.
Well, this, Steph and I went to the DY photo booth.
I'm going to zoom in on that. Oh, wow.
And they have all
fantastic.
And you'll show everybody, but glasses and hats and scarves and tiaras and mustaches and lips and stuff, you know.
Super fun stuff.
Pick out your little thing and then you take a picture, and every 5 seconds you can restructure.
Yeah.
And then they'll take another picture. So,
awesome. And it's a fundraiser, I believe. It's $5, and then it goes
to
yep. And then if you want it framed like this, they're $10. And look how fun that is. And you know what? Those are the types of things that you can put on your desk at work and look back and just, you know, well, smile.
Yep.
So here on the dish, we are at the 3rd annual Love Without Fear fine dining experience, and we have Diane Zainhosky here. Tell me a little bit about why you guys started doing this. And
well, I think, you know, February is Love Without Fear month nationally, and so we decided that what a nice Valentine to give to someone that you really love, and be able to bring them to a fine dining. The proceeds go to our shelters in the Bismarck Amanda community, and we're just excited. Our motto and our logo is to love without fear, and so when we're able to have a fine dining evening in the month of February for Valentine's Day, we're just excited about having a fine dining event for Love Without Fear.
And it is growing. This is awesome to walk in here from, you know, like I talked about before, this is my first year obviously as a guest because I was running around doing it last year, but this is just so awesome. It makes me feel great that you've got this many people here.
It's always fun to get dressed up and just look a little nicer.
Because it only happens once a year, right?
Yeah, it only happens about once a year. So, no, we're excited.
Well, this is great. Everybody should take this as an example on why they should get their tickets early, because I know you guys sold out.
Yes, we did.
And so, if had you known ahead of time, you could have gotten even more tables. But
absolutely.
You know, this dinner like this,
76 tables or chairs. And so we're pretty excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. Super excited.
So hopefully next year people will come and buy their tickets early.
Oh, you know they will.
All right.
All right. This is the place to be. Thanks, Diane. You know what's kind of nice about this event is that there's this live music going on the whole time. So it's great because where do you get this opportunity in Bismarck? This fine dining experience, you know, most of us dress up possibly when it's a wedding dance, maybe, or maybe not even then. This is great. So check it out. The Love Without Fear fine dining experience. Exciting little after here. Tell us how that works. Because not everybody that's going to see this video has been here or you've been here. So
well, what happens is oftentimes we hear about beer and wine events, food and wine events. And beer and food events are actually more fun because there are so many more varieties of beer than there are wines. So what I do is I take the menu that Lady J's puts together. In this case, there's 7 courses, including 3. Within that 7 course are 3 fine desserts that they put together. So that's going to be delicious. And I try to find a beer that will kind of enhance the flavor of both the food and the beer. So depending on if it's a light course or a sweet course, I kind of go through all the beers that we have to offer people to give them a little different sensation than when they normally go to a restaurant and order a Bud Light or just a regular glass of
Whatever
wine.
does they normally get, and they don't have the variety.
Yeah.
I remember, at the end of the event, cleaning up and everything, and people were coming up and saying, well, I buy this. It's awesome, because then it knows that, then you know that the pairings are working.
Yeah, there's so many different beers that people don't allow themselves to try because, oh, it's a dark beer, that might be too heavy for me. But when they try it with food, and you don't try it, and you try it like in a wine glass or in a little tumbler, I mean, it's very delicate, it's very delicious, and people are surprised how they're not super stuffed. By the end of 7 courses, you think 7 courses, we've got 10 beers, and they're not super stuffed. And it's something that if they've never been here, or never been to a beer dinner before, it's something really cool and different for them to try. And if they've been here a couple times, I see some familiar faces. They do.
It's amazing to see them go. Everybody, it's like, yep, I saw you the first year.
Yeah.
First year you come back, just maybe you and your wife, and your sweetheart, or whatever. Next thing you know, you're coming back.
Okay.
The whole table. Or for us, I was just talking to my friends about it, and I came with one, and then last year half the table. Now this year we have more than one. So it's a really good experience. It's a great fine dining experience, and it's for good cause. It is. Thank you for being a part of that.
Thank you so much for starting this. I'm so glad we got this going. Yeah.
This is our baby.
Yeah, it is. That's the little baby.
Tonight we're gonna rock this baby.
That sounds good.
I just want to welcome all of you to our 3rd annual Love Without Fear Fine Dining. And before we get started and before I do a few thank yous, I'd just like us to just have a moment of silence for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault in our community. Thank you. It takes a lot of pieces of a puzzle to put together an event like this tonight. And the first person I want to thank is our development, come on, Diane. Our volunteer coordinator fundraiser, Katie Oliver. Katie is just Our music this evening, without charge, is Arnold Jordan and Weston Ship. Please do.
Our first course is going to be an assorted veggie bruschetta paired with new Budweiser Black Crown from Anheuser-Busch. Go Budweiser. So, yes, now tell me.
I have broccoli in my tea.
That's okay, because you're going to smush it around with the beer.
We have some bruschetta, vegetable bruschetta with a little beer. Very nice.
And then tell me how you feel about that. How does the beer complement that? She's like, I feel really good. Yeah, this is our first course, by the way.
I don't know how to explain it. I just know that there's some aftertaste about this that's really neat.
Well, I heard somebody over here saying that it was like, what? Keystone Light.
Jumping back to high school.
Back to high school, Keystone Light, back in the day. Yeah. So everybody's enjoying their bruschetta with their... All right, I'll try that. I'll try that now.
The very first time that decided to build a
So here it is.
They were building it and they were drinking Keystone Light, and he kept telling everybody, "You just don't understand." So now on all of his derby cards on the back of his derby cards.
I hope I don't find that in my dress later.
It went on the floor.
I don't know how to stop this. Now the sauce is very unique. It's got a really good flavor.
It's a vegetable cream cheese.
I know what it is. But it's got a the seasoning in it that's got a different taste.
I gave them mine. I don't really care.
You know what? It's kind of like a party in my mouth. There's all these different flavors happening.
I wish they made a chip out of it.
Yeah, let's do it. Now for the beer.
Find out what their flavoring is.
See, now that beer tastes really good. It's a really good pairing because you know what it does? It brings out the flavors of those peppers. Because that's awesome. Fantastic. Here comes the beer. Da, da, da. The beer. Da, 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 da. There it is. There it is. Oh, we've got Shauna opening up the Stone's Throw. Stone's Throw. There it is.
Well, let me tell you about this beer.
Lord, I apologize. Yes, tell me about the beer.
Stone's Throw Scottish Ale. Its taste profile says a medium-bodied, deep copper brew. Flavors of caramel and nut with a sweet aroma. 4.5% ABV, low IBUs.
Can you read the last one that we had too, also?
Okay. We had a Budweiser Black Crown. It is a golden amber lager brewed with toasted caramel malt and a variety of American hops. Finished over beechwood chips for a smooth and distinctive flavor. 6% ABV, 15 IBUs.
And it didn't taste strong either, did it?
No,
it was good.
It was clear, it was crisp, it was very good. I really liked it.
Here we are with our next course. And I will be glad.
Mushroom and barley soup. And it looks like they poured just a little bit of cream over the top.
Let me get a close-up. Ooh, that looks good. You know, I'm not going to lie. It kind of...
That's not funny because
Yeah, it looks good. It reminds me of something. Vegetable beef soup.
Yeah.
The next day. Oh, with the cream. But okay, just kidding. Let's good. Let's
Compared to the ones like, is that what you're worried about?
I don't think you could probably hear that, but I slurped a little bit because I think when you drink soup, when you're fancy,
you're supposed to, right? Yeah.
So I slurped a little bit.
Did you? When I didn't notice you doing the with your pinky, like there now. Yeah, let's do over on that. Now slurp. Yes. So what? Out now with the beer.
Because otherwise I would take it way over here and there's something other thing. So that's right. Yep.
That helps the soup. That's good.
Does it?
Yeah.
When you say it helps the soup, define what you mean by helps the soup.
I was just teasing. It's very good.
So you don't like the soup?
This tastes really good. I love the beer. I love the soup. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it takes the bitterness out of the beer. See, she thinks the soup takes the bitterness out of the beer.
Who thinks the soup takes the bitterness out of the beer?
That is the secret.
What was it that you thought about the pairing?
The soup takes the bitterness out of the beer.
Okay, well I'm gonna hold you to that and I'm gonna try it right after I drink the flowers out of that big giant margarita. All right, here we are.
Bitter out of the beer.
It does, and she knows. So here it is. We've got the bread bowl.
Someone went doo-doo in our bread.
Someone would do in our bread. I am a texture person, and I'm not going to be able to eat the doo-doo bread. So somebody else has to take that piece.
Yeah, but we don't have plates yet, so I touched that one.
Well, we could be like Cave Woman and just,
We're just going to keep it right here. I got big buns and I cannot lie.
You other boys can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Gotta pull up the ticket.
I'm smitten with my bottle opener.
Can you hold the smitten up one more time? See, it says smitten. The more she drinks, the funnier she gets.
Sharp citrus and resinous flavors. Want me to read this one?
Yes, please.
First sip, Spam grapefruit. That's what I taste. This is Smitten Golden Rye Ale. It's a sharp citrus and resinous flavors from the Pacific Northwest hops. Earthy, rustic overtones of the rye malt. Refreshing take on an amber pale ale.
Fantastic.
6%.
I'm gonna have to try it. Oh, I'm gonna drink it right out of the bottle. Oh, see now I like that.
I knew you would like that.
That reminds me. Here.
I just said Tate will like it.
Smitten with the Smitten. I really like this. It's a golden rye ale. It's actually bottled in. I don't know. I can't read that.
She's licking her teeth like she doesn't like it so much.
Me?
No, Nicole did.
Oh, no, she said she liked it.
She did the.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.